Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me again for another tarot read. This is your boy YO Universe, YO Universe Productions. So today we're going to do a love reading. I'm going to do about 3 piles. If Spirit leaving it forward, then I'll do 4. You'll know by the time this video is done how many I did. So yeah, I'm just sitting here pulling cards for myself for a bit, just to hear what Spirit has to say about some specific areas of my life. So that's why I have my cards all over the place. So let me go ahead and clear the board. Get these cards ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle. I'm gonna use these cards as the identifying cards for your pile. So hopefully, by the time you watch this reading, your week is going well. So this is going to be a love reading, just talking about just in general, like what's going on generally in love, like some guidance, just to hear what Spirit has to say concerning any intimate relationships you have in your life, okay? So we have pile number 1, okay? Pile number 2 is here. And this is pile number 3. So take some time to sink into the energy. Ask Spirit which pile is for you, which pile resonates with you, and then after you figure out which pile is for you, then you click on the timestamp located in the description box, and it will fast forward you to that reading, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put these cards to the side, and we're going to start with pile number 1. Hi, pile number 1. How y'all doing? Thank you for joining YOU Universe here. YO Universe Productions here, giving you a reading, a love reading. And this is, so if you picked on this pile, you are pile number 1. So the first thing I'm going to do is flip this card to see just the overall energy of this reading. And then I'm going to start pulling some tarot cards from the writer deck over here, just to see how Spirit wants to expound on this energy, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Pile number 1, we have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? What I feel immediately for you, pile number 1, is just, it's as if, with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, this is my friend's deck. So as you can see, like, they're on stage, it look like they're practicing or rehearsing for something. But in reverse, I'm getting the energy that there's 2 energies I'm getting from this. The first energy is there's no activity in the connection. There's really not too much activity going on in the relationship. There could be lack of communication right now. And then the second energy I'm getting is that it's not that it's no communication right now. The masks are off. Like, you're seeing this person for who they are. They see you for who you are. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull cards for these 2 specific energies. Okay, so the first energy that I felt with, if there's no connection in a relationship, you guys are separated, there's no movement, or you guys can be living together and just there's no emotional or romantic pulse going on. We're going to go ahead and pull for that pile, which is the Sun card in reverse. Or if you said I identify with the second energy, the energy being, okay, listen, all masks are off. You see me for who I am, I see you for who you are, and we're going to pull for that. So we have the Hangman, okay? So if your energy first, let's tap into the energy of my group 1 pile that is dealing with no communication with the individual, and see what Spirit has to say concerning that, okay? So Spirit, can you give us a little bit more insight about what is going on with this miscommunication? Yeah, with the Hierophant in reverse, I'm getting for this specific energy, if you are tapping into the energy of there's no communication between me and a person, there's no romantic pulse or anything like that, but you still feel that desert-like energy, right? The Hierophant is definitely lack of communication. Okay, definitely not really giving or pouring into this connection, especially with the Sun card in reverse. It's like you guys closed up being able to connect with one another, or going into like that more vulnerable space, okay? And it could be a very dark time in a relationship or just a dark experience, okay? And then we have the 8 of Wands, which I feel like, if this is the energy, you know, you guys can be dating other people, just trying out your energies with other people. And also with the moon card in reverse, there is no like set specific time when this will end, okay, or when this type of energy will recede, okay. So what I'm gonna do is pull some clarifying cards to hear more about this energy, about what's going on, and then we're going to go over to this energy of the people who are just experiencing realness right now in the relationship, okay. Yeah, so we have the Page of Wands clarifying the Sun card. Definitely not no vulnerability or anything. With the Page of Wands is giving me like, even though there's no connection going on, both parties is pretty much saying like, hey, I'm tapping into my own energy. I'm pulling my own energy back out. I'm going to see what, you know, what I can find, like what I can connect with, like pretty much just going out finding your own desires, right? You realize that you cannot get it from this connection, and so you're looking for it somewhere else, okay. And with the Eight of Wands clarified by the Death card, I'm getting that that is like not the case. Like Spirit doesn't want that to be the type of situation. Spirit does want this specific energy, or this pile number ones who's dealing with this type of energy. Spirit wants you to just like kind of pull back and not really give too much to other people, because you can't scatter your energy. Spirit wants you to keep your energy, okay? Because this, what's happening now in this connection is a rebirth for you. Specifically, is what I'm feeling for the viewer, okay? There is a rebirth happening in you, and Spirit wants that energy that's not mixing with you or like trying to tap into other people energy. That's probably not the best time to do right now, okay? And with the Hierophant in reverse with the Four of Wands, like again, the lack of communication is not bringing a sadness. Like I'm not getting that it's bringing hurt, right? This could be just like we both decided to go our own ways, right? And it's okay. You feel the lack of because of the relationship, but at the end of the day, you're feeling good. You're feeling like, okay, I'm reconnecting with family and friends and the things that bring me joy, the bring things that solidify me, the things that's worth celebrating in my life, right? I do see you coming back and revisiting some areas of your life that you never really got to celebrate, okay, because of this connection. And with the Moon card in reverse, with the Ten of Cups in reverse, you're definitely not feeling it. You're not feeling it. It's just like it's not moving forward, okay, and like there's really no like timeline on where this connection is going to be, how it's going to end up, okay. But I'm not feeling like hard bitter ending, but I am feeling that there is some type of disconnect here where it's really getting in the way of where you're trying to go, okay. So let's go ahead and pull for my other piles. I need to make sure I have more decks. So let's go ahead and pull for the not the other pile. So we're still in pile number one. It's just two energies going on in this pile, okay? So we have the other energy is for my people who say you know, listen, we talked, we opened up, or, you know, something was revealed, the masks are off, and we're starting to see each other for who we are, okay? So we got the Seven of Pentacles, okay? We got the Queen of Swords in reverse, and we have our Three of Swords in reverse, okay? This energy pile number one is like, I'm feeling good. It's like you both are feeling empowered because you was able to share how you really feel about each other or really open up, okay. I also feel for my viewers for this specific pile one energy is that this is something that's not like, this is nuance for you. Like you're not typically vulnerable, or you don't typically take off your mask, or you don't typically show people who you are. But this is a time of your life where Spirit is bringing you into this. And so what's happening is that if something happens in one area of our life, or let's say like our main life, because I don't believe that relationships, love, intimate relationships are mainly like the main thing in our life, right? We have so many other things going on. And so when we evolve in one area, it affects the other area. So what's happening in your life, pile number one, with this energy I'm feeling is you are evolving, right? You're opening up, you're showing the world who you truly are, okay? And you are living in like pretty much like your truths, or living in your best self, okay? And you're opening up, because your opening up is healing you, okay? Now let's talk about how this is affecting your love life. Because that's happening, your love life is experiencing the same thing, okay? And there's a opening, is what I'm seeing, of just like pouring out your souls to each other to get a better understanding or grip on life and who each other is, okay? Spirit is highlighting like greater levels of intimacy also in this connection, because as you become more vulnerable, then you become more open, and then you can accept other people's energy for what it is, okay? I hear Spirit just pretty much saying like, enjoy this connection, enjoy the energy, and be happy that you both are like coming into greater levels of vulnerability and understanding, okay? Yes, with the Chariot card and the Hermit, like there's deeper levels of intimacy that's happening with the Hermit card, okay? And with the Chariot card, it's just like, yes, that's the direction it's going. That's like the confirming card saying it's definitely going this direction, right? And the Chariot card is like Aries energy, like moving fast, but I don't feel like this is a move fast and like you're going the wrong direction or you're messing up. This is like you guys are moving fast into deeper intimacy, okay? And let's pull two more cards for this energy, and then we're just going to go ahead and just clear the board and just go ahead and just go back to just a general read for pile number ones, okay? In case Spirit, or if Spirit leads us into having these two separate energies continue on with the reading, then we might just do that, okay? We have the Emperor card and the Page of Cups, and they're both in reverse. Yeah, this is like no one has control. No one has like power over the other person. Like this is a really good mixing of energies, is because it's like we're not controlling each other. Like I showed you who I was, and you're not trying to control who I am or the outcome. And the Page of Cups is like the same energy. It's like I'm not trying to emotionally manipulate you into somebody or something that I want you to be. It's total acceptance, right? So this can be light energy, where this could be a fling, right? This could be just someone that you not really deeply involved with like that, but it's getting into like a deeper connection, okay? So let's go ahead and clear the energy here and see, just be guided by Spirit to see what we're going to do next, if we're going to pull for just the general power or these two separate energies. Spirit. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to channel, okay? I'm just going to channel from here. And pull cards as Spirit leads me. All right, so yeah, so my pile number ones, you are experiencing a transformation. No matter which energy pile you was, you're experiencing a transformation, okay? This transformation looks both different for both different energies for my pile number ones, okay? But however, the overall message here for my pile number ones is that you are evolving, okay? You are experiencing something different. You're experiencing a change. It's like you're experiencing an awakening, and Spirit wants to really push you to get into a place where you are focused on you, right? Regardless of which energy pile you were in, the focus is on you. Focus on your energy. What is your energy telling you? What is your energy doing? It's very important to understand what your energy is doing, because then it's telling you something, and then you decide how you're going to move forward, okay? Because the mind can only operate with information. The heart and the emotions don't need information. Emotions don't give like too much reasoning or information. It's just a sense, right? And so you're sensing these changes, right? And you're sensing this energy in you. Spend time with it, and allow your mind's energy to be involved with that emotion so you can work through it and figure out what is next. What do I have to do next? Which way are you taking me, okay? I do see greater levels of healing happening for this pile, despite the two separate energies that happen here. I do see like so much healing happening in your relationships, okay? And your relationships overall. Yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Hangman came back out again. It's a new perspective. You're having a new perspective, and the Five of Cups is giving me like it's just a daunting situation. Like it's just not the best season to be in, but it's also not giving me like the worst season. Okay, it's just that you are manifesting like a new future, a new direction in your life. And this is like a checkpoint where people have to figure out, like, is this the direction I don't want to go? And if I do want to go this direction, am I going to take some of those things with me? Okay. So there you go, pile number one. Thank you so much for coming on to this reading. I really hope this helped you, pile number one. And please check out my other videos, and also check out my podcast. I have a podcast under Universe Productions, and I do interviews with other psychics and spiritual people, just to capture their convergence stories and share with other people, because that is very important to do. Okay, but which I believe is very important to do. Okay. So thank you, pile number one. Be blessed, be encouraged in the love and light. Hey, pile number two, how y'all doing? Thank you so much for coming on to this love reading. YO Universe here, Productions, here to help you out, give you some insight into your love life, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this card just so we can see the general energy of what's happening here. And as I flip the card, we're going to tap into the energy to see which direction Spirit is trying to take this, and so we can get clarity and understanding from Spirit, okay? Wow, Four of Wands. Okay, Four of Wands. All right, so if this is my friend's deck, so you can see the Four of Wands card represents like just romance. It represents connectivity. It represents connections, long-term connections, right? So with this pile, I'm sensing marriage. Like, I'm sensing marriage could be coming very, very soon. Okay, like, it's almost like prepare yourself, right? And so I don't want to, again, remind you that, tarot readings, the energy shifts, right? So today it could be one thing, but then tomorrow it could be another thing, right? You just got to be aware of the energies and what's happening, right? So with the Four of Wands, I am getting some type of deeper connection happening here, okay? Rather that's marriage, rather that's just deeper levels of intimacy that you desire. But I do see whatever you want in this connection, the wish is coming true, okay? You guys are going to connect on deeper levels, right? And just enjoy each other's presence in a way that you never thought that you can like enjoy this person's presence. Like, I sense that you guys will cleanse each other. Like, it's like you both had to go through a very hard, difficult time, and you both went through that hard and difficult time together, and at the end of it, you both walked out with like just better and with each other, right? Despite everything that happened, you guys walked out with each other. And so I see a wholeness coming in this connection. Like, you guys are just like, I keep hearing marriage, right? So my pile number two, if this is your pile, like, there's deeper level of intimacy, there's deeper level of connectivity, right? I also see marriage for some people that's in this pile, and engagement, but this connection is becoming whole, and your guys are going to a I don't know why I don't have no Vicks Vapor Rub on me, but I'm smelling like Vicks Vapor Rub, because it's like, what I'm getting with that is just like, it's healing and it's opening up, right? There's going to be a greater level of opening up to each other, so you can understand each other so much better, all right? Because understanding each other is very important in a connection. And I feel like for my pile number two, like, the communication or connectivity was very difficult for quite some time, but now I see that you both are just like working through it together, okay? Really pushing through, really making things happen for you both. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. I love this. Like, I love this for you guys, pile number two. Like, we got the Four of Wands coming out again, and with that, we got the Knight of Cups, which is proposal. Like, someone is coming with an offering. Someone is coming with something that they want to give, right? Emotionally, right? This person also wants to fill your cup. Like, they see that you kind of been depleted lately, not really having no energy, not really being able to give into too much to anything. But this person is coming to fill your cup. Okay, now with the Two of Cups in reverse, I'm getting, you are going to have to make a decision. Okay, decisions are life, right? We can come to tarot reads, but at the end of the day, it's not going to push or negate the fact that we still have to make a decision. There is a decision that you're going to have to make with this individual. Okay, and with the Five of Wands in reverse, like, the argument is over. Like, if there was like a long standing argument between you two, I feel like it's over, right? You're coming into the Four of Wands energy. You're coming into like deeper connectivity, right? I also see your families getting along, right? Families getting along, families getting better, okay? Yeah, so pile number two. I'm gonna pull some more cards for you. Like I really, really, really like this energy. I mean, let me see from this cause so my pile number ones, I didn't really pull any cards but the tarot cards, but I'm being led to pull some other cards for pile number two. Cause I am curious about what's going on here. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Right? So yeah, pile number two, you are tapping into like greater energy, greater engagement card just came out. Like I promise y'all, that just literally came off the top. Like there is an engagement coming, right? And so this person wants you, like this person chooses you, and it feels good to be chosen, right? But when you don't feel chosen, it don't feel too good. And I feel like you may have felt like you wasn't chosen for quite some time, but this energy is like, yeah, you've been like this person chose you, healing family issues. Didn't I just say that? Like the family is being healed, right? It could be the connections, you know, with the things probably didn't turn out too well with you guys throughout the journey, and then family got involved, right? But that is being dealt with, okay? And release your ex. That's going to be the last card I pulled. Chemistry card is on the back of the deck. There's a strong magnetic connection here. I love that for you guys. So release your ex, okay? That means like release the old season, right? The ex don't even have to be a person. It can be the things that the person did in the relationship that you're still holding on to, okay? Release that is what I hear Spirit say, okay? So yeah, I want to bless this union, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some scripture cards if that's okay with my pile number two, because this is really a great union. I love this energy for you guys. It's really free. It's really opening. And so some scriptures is, my health may fail and my spirit may grow weak, but God remains the strength of my heart. He is mine forever. Psalm 73:26. I mean, what better way to really explain the connection here? Like, there could have been a lot of things you guys had to go through where you just got tired, right? Your spirit got tired with the connection. But at the end of the day, the love, the strength of your heart, right? The love is there, and this person is yours forever. Okay, I love that. Thank you, Spirit, for speaking us through the scripture. Another one. Finally, brothers and sisters, rejoice, strive for full restoration, encourage one another, be of one mind, live in peace, and the God of love and peace will be with you. 2 Corinthians 13:11. So for my pile number two, I want to speak this affirmation over you, and just to bless the union. And I'm going to speak this over this union is, finally, brothers and sisters, rejoice, strive for full restoration, encourage one another, be of one mind, live in peace, and the God of love and peace will be with you. 2 Corinthians 13:11. I speak that affirmation over this relationship, that you would be of one mind and connect with one another and greater levels of intimacy. And the last one is, rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. Okay, so this is in the stars. Like, this was already written for you to experience. Okay, and so Spirit is making sure that this connectivity happens. I'm not just going to end this like reading like this, like, even though it's like straightforward and simple, it's like, okay, cool, this is what it is. I'm nosy, so I want to see a little bit more about what's going on here. Maybe I could learn something myself in my own personal life, okay? Because y'all doing y'all thing, Six of Wands, okay? Six of Wands with the victory, like y'all happy, right? And the Moon card is just like, the Moon card right here with landed right on near the Four of Wands. Like, so this is like the tarot map, right? And so anything can happen here. And so Spirit put the Moon card, like these two moon pictures together, right? Which is clarity, which is like a cycle ending and a new cycle beginning, right? And also enlightenment. Okay, I also sense greater levels of enlightenment. Okay, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you won't get drained by this connection. All right, you won't have to pour too much in this connection that you thought you had to pull. But Spirit is lifting off the burdens, okay, of this connection as well. There was a lot of burdens, and Spirit is ready to release it for you guys. Okay. Yeah, pile number two. This is such good energy. I'm gonna be so nosy. Like, I'm not gonna end this yet because I want to be so nosy. So I'm gonna pull some Kali cards, okay, some Kali Oracle cards to see what Spirit has to say about this connection in the form of a Oracle, because this is beautiful. I'm really happy for you guys. Okay. Spirit, what is it that you have to say? Okay. So the thing is with these cards that, Kali, my energy is like, listen, we're not going to stop until we get to the core of the root of the issue, right? These cards are very deep. They get to the root. They get to the root of the root. Like they get down to the to the mitosis and the meiosis and the atoms and the electrons and protons. Like it really gets deep to the lowest level of understanding that we can grasp from, and the deeper you go, the better understanding you get, right? So let's pull and see what Spirit has to say. Well, we pulled the card. Let's see what Spirit has to say for this with the Kalika Tantrika. Kalika Tantrika. Okay. Our wild mother goddess overcomes duality, resting in the sweet spot of integration, healing, and creativity. She facilitates the overcoming of tension and evolution into greater bliss. Kalika Tantrika is Kali, the tantric queen. She overcomes all karma, realigns pathways when we have veered off course, reverses the momentum of negative uses of free will, and detaches draining energy cores, restoring us to full vitality. Her presence announces significant change and positive improvement in all aspects of your life, especially your spiritual life. Okay, so this is about 3 pages, so I'm just going to pick one paragraph. I'm going to just start with the first paragraph and just read this to you. It's really not that long, and see what Spirit has to say. The Tantra of Kali is a teaching of the eminence of the goddess. Her appearance in a reading indicates a time when a feminine principle must be in a dominant position. This is not a declaration that the feminine is superior. It is equal to the masculine, yet different. It is recognition that the feminine is holding and birthing energy. The shift from one-way paradigm or political structure, the feminine must lead. As Kali, she disrupts negative power structures and holds the space for something completely new to emerge from the rubble. Okay, so yeah, definitely new beginnings for this pile. Experiencing greater levels of growth and evolution in the relationship. Listen, pile number 2, I am so happy for you guys. I also have a podcast, so please look down in the link in the description box. I will have my podcast there. You can check it out. I do interviews and astrological updates for my listeners. Okay, so thank you, pile number 2. Be blessed, be encouraged, and I am going to go ahead and jump into my pile number 3. Okay. Hey, pile number 3, thank you for joining me again for another reading. We have a love reading going on here. Pile number 1 was a good pile. Pile number 2 was a good pile. So let's see what's going on with pile number 3, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this card, and it's going to show the overall energy of what's happening here. So when I flip this card, we're just going to tap into it and see what Spirit has to say, okay? So we got the Page of Wands. Man, new beginnings for you in love, okay? Pile number 3, there's so many new beginnings for you in love. Like, Spirit is bringing you into greater levels of, like, understanding it for yourself. Like, I really see that you're just, like, in your energy, right? This pile, if you're single, I'm feeling like this pile, you could be single, that you're just coming into your energy, right? You're just, like, the Page of Wands here, just, like, he looks strange, but at the end of the day, he being him, right? So I feel like my pile number 3 is, like, I'm just being me. I'm enjoying life, right? You're enjoying the single life is what I'm feeling, okay? So let's go ahead and pull some cards to see what's more Spirit has to say about this in pile number 3. Yes, because I do feel like there's just singleness going on. Like you want to be single, right? And so Spirit is just highlighting like how you guys are like really evolving or coming into yourself and your own energy. Okay, like you could be also become like a couch potato because like you have time to yourself. You don't have any big responsibilities. You're just trying to live your life and be you. Okay. Yeah, so this is certainly like I don't see like a season of rest, but I see a season of just like restoration. Like you're just getting everything you probably lost from a previous connection. Like I'm getting energy from a previous connection, and it just was not good. Like it was just a lot going on, okay? Especially in the area of like self-esteem and self-confidence. It's just spirit is like wearing that off, like getting rid of all that lack of self-confidence, right? And because this connection could have been draining on you, it could have just been weighing you down. And so spirit is bringing you into a better like identity in how you identify yourself in this world, and how you translate yourself in this world, and how you define yourself in this world, okay? Because I feel like the relationship before was like very much like they wanted to define you and make you who they wanted you to be, but now you're just like, no, I'm by myself and it looks weird and I look crazy, but I'd rather be by myself than have to keep dealing with this low self-esteem energy with the Sun card in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles upright, okay? And with the Page of Pentacles upright and the Temperance card, it's just you are focused on yourself, okay? You're focused on bringing your stability and your mind together, okay? Your angels, I also feel, have a message for you. So if you're watching this and you're pile number 3, you might want to tap into like a angel reading somewhere and see what your angels want to say, because they are trying to give you a very thorough message on what's next, okay? Yeah, so with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and with the Page of Swords, it's like you are now, like, this is not a time to settle. This is not a time to sit. Like, this is like standstill energy, okay? But in reverse, it's like, okay, don't stand still no more, right? And you invested, but don't go into that investment. Now you got to start operating from your mind, with your Page of Swords, like start cutting away the binds or the things that's in your way, okay? And with this Wheel of Fortune card in the back of the deck in reverse, I'm getting like just let go, like just release, release, right? And it's the release of letting go of like spirit. What is it that they have to release? Okay, yeah, it's just with the Seven of Wands, it's releasing like it's just like when we come out of a season or a relationship or a repeated behavior, right? After you come out of that, you no longer need that for survival, right? And so it's important to release it or let it go, okay? Now, the Knight of Wands and the Strength card is you are letting it go. Like, there's even no question about it. Like, you're moving forward. It's not even a letting go. It's just like I got my strength back now. Like, you're in a point of your life where it's just like, I got my strength back, right? And so Spirit wants you to keep moving forward. Spirit wants you to keep marching forward with this Knight of Wands and power clarified by the Strength card. You got your energy back, okay, is what I hear. All right, so let's pull. I don't see much love happening here, other than just a new love for yourself. So let's pull some love cards, because love for yourself is just as much as important as well. Okay, so thank you, Spirit. What is it that you have to say to this pile? Is free yourself. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. All right, we just talked about that. And passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yes, be who you are, right? And I also see like your angels, like they want to speak to you. There's something that they want to share. All right, trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith, right? So if you're cutting things off and things that used to resonate with you aren't resonating with you anymore, you got to operate in trust, because you no longer have that foundation of reasoning. The foundation of reasoning, or what you basically use to reason with, based off like your repertoire and your knowledge, that's changing. So now you have to learn to trust as that change, because you don't have a basis. You need to allow spirit to be your basis, okay? And keep an open mind, right? Trust and keeping an open mind are two of the same things, all right? And you're worth waiting for. Like, you are worth waiting for. Your angels are like really showing up for you right now. Like, really comforting you and supporting you. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, so this is all connected. This is all what's supposed to happen at the capacity that is happening, and you are on time. You are in the season that you're supposed to be in. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some scripture cards real quick. I like to pull scripture cards because it just gives encouragement, right? And deeper level of intimacy with the divine. Whoever pursues righteousness and love finds life, prosperity, and honor. Okay, like what better message for you right now when it say whoever pursues righteousness and love? Like you're pursuing righteousness, meaning like you're looking for wholeness. You're pursuing the right path. You're pursuing the right things for you. You're living in your truth and love, right? And at the same time, you find life, prosperity, and honor. Okay, so Proverbs 21:21. I like that one. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. 1 Corinthians 13:7. Okay, so keep on pushing, keep on looking for the love that you want, and mostly love within yourself. Like, I don't even see you guys looking for love. It's just like love is always going to be there, even if you're not looking for it. So it's just like harnessing and taking in the love that is already around you. Okay, cultivating the love that's around you, not really having to go find it. Okay. Rejoice with those who rejoice, weep with those who weep. Okay, this is a message from your angels. All right, your angels are like, we are with you. We feel what you feel. We know what it feels like. All right. The Lord gives strength to his people. The Lord blesses his people with peace. Psalm 29:11. Okay. So how about this? Since we know the angels are trying to reach in with you, let's and speak with you, pile number 3. Let me go ahead and clear the board real quick and pull some cards from the angels, okay? Since we're getting so much signs that the angels want to speak to you. Okay. So angels, what is it that you want to say to pile number 3? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit guys. Oof, okay, we have a very powerful angel that showed up. We have the angel Metatron. Okay, it's funny because I was working with the angel Metatron this morning in my meditation. And it's new energy. Not that I'm new working with Metatron. Metatron has always been there, but it's just like a new level, right? He introduced himself and was like, "Hey, now let's work together," right? So I'm curious to see how that's going to work out. If you ever worked with the angel Metatron and there's some things you think I should know, please let me know down in the comment section. Okay, so what is it that you want to say, Metatron, to this specific pile number 3? Okay, take your time. Okay, I hear Metatron saying like it's not worth it moving fast. You have to move slow, and allow life to just simmer, right? Allow life, savor the moments and savor the joy, savor the experiences. Okay, because spirit is keeping you. What that means is that you're being well taken care of by spirit, like you're nurtured by your angels, right? And your angels are there supporting you and giving you everything that you need. Like I really see just a balance happening. Like you get to have your time to yourself, you get to have you to yourself. Okay, and you have everything that you need. Okay. And with the King of Wands in reverse, yeah, someone probably was trying to manipulate your energy, right? Because they see all the good things happening for you. That's not going to happen. Spirit is not going to allow that to occur, because they're trying to keep you safe. Yes, the Star card. They're keeping you safe from whatever manipulating energy is trying to manipulate you, okay? So yeah, with the Chariot card reverse clarified by the Death card, like that's really slow moving energy. So there's a slow energy that you have to pursue as you continue to process or just move forward into what you're going into. Okay, definitely a lot of balance, and definitely spirit. Your angels is like we're pouring into like who you are, right, and we're transmuting that energy of the manipulator is what I hear. Okay, and something that's going to serve you. All right. So thank you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I do personal readings, so let me know if you would like a personal read. Please also look at the link in the description box where I have my podcast. I do astrological updates and also interviews for psychics and their convergence experience. So thank you all. I love you so much. Sending love and light, you guys. Be blessed and look out for my other readings.